Hello YouTube, I'm PCJ Law and welcome back to part 6 of Civ 5 Deity Game 5 being played as Arabia on Sandstorm map, standard gameplay, standard map size and deity difficulty. Where we last left off, we had just been through conquering France, we burned Lyon, we burned Orleans, we've almost finished burning Troyes, and we have captured Paris that we intend to take. We also liberated Ecbatana, so the last thing that we need to do with France is to go and take Persepolis for ourselves. And we'll leave them in the corner with, I don't really know how to pronounce this at all, Tours. So we're just going to sit here and butcher it as the classic British people that we are. We can get coal eventually in Paris if we rebuild a monument there at some point. It's okay, we've even got a Colosseum here, which is nice. We're going to need to build a courthouse there as well. But I think the first step for this turn is to try and see what we can do about Persepolis and capture it. I wonder if we just YOLO run in with everything that we've got. Maybe. Looks like this. And then we can take this French worker, which is ours. That's nice. And we can do roads in here. We capture the pyramid, so our road creation is actually increased, which is quite nice. Finish building this, and apparently we have a chateau in Damascus, which is quite cool. We're 0 happiness. Not about to grow anywhere, it doesn't seem like. Apparently we've just got this worker sitting around waiting for the coal. Can we replace any of these roads at all? These roads north of Paris, for example, could easily be dug up to save up gold per turn. Paris is a nice city. We need to annex that as soon as we can, but that's 3 turns away. Got Camel Archers with movement left. This one is just logistics, so we need to be able to step in, double shot and move out, which we can do here. Let's step out. This is also logistics. Again, only 2 range, so we can step in, double shot and move out. And we've got some other Camel Archers like this one here. Doesn't have any logistics or range, so this can just move in. This one, again, also doesn't have logistics or range, so we'll keep moving along. And this one here doesn't have logistics or range, so we will pull up as well. This one has got logistics, move it along, and a pikeman in here that can carry on moving through. And we've got this Camel Archer, which doesn't have a lot to do. I wonder if we just move that one back into Paris. We might have to take our worker back. I didn't really realise that we'd moved it into such risk over there. Oh, this is the range Camel Archer. Very nice. We kind of wasted its movement by not actually allowing it to shoot this turn. Oh well, we can just move it down there and be ready to shoot next turn. These great generals have got something to do. I wonder if we can Great General anything nice from our cities. Probably not. I mean, we could Great General for this truffles. I don't know if we're using truffles yet, but that would be happiness. Apparently we're not getting truffles, so one thing that we could do is Great General for these truffles right now. If we go here, we'll general some city-state tiles, and that'll make Buenos Aires angry with us. And if we general on this hill, then it will make Assyria angry with us. We'll have to bear that in mind. Other things that we could do, we've already got cotton, so we can't really general for it. Incense is up there. I'm pretty sure we've already got incense as well. We do have 5 copies of incense because that's France's regional. It might be that we don't want to Great General for anything, and that's fine. No need to Great General for any resource that we don't need right now. The plan, though, has to be what on earth do we do about Assyria? Because we can either stay peaceful with them or kill them, and it's really up to us. Apparently, Carthage has Malacca. Okay, that's with 1 C, though. Isn't Malacca the city-state with 2 Cs? I'm not entirely sure. Kind of interesting. We didn't have Malacca with 2 Cs in the game. Huh. It's not really something I noticed before. But we do have to figure out what on earth we're going to do with Assyria. They're at war with almost everyone right now, and I'm tempted, because we have to decide once we've got Persepolis, whether or not we bunker down for the Science Victory Sim City, to kind of quote some Civ terms, or whether we decide to turn around and go for more domination. Probably won't be able to kill Egypt and Carthage, but we might be, and Byzantium looks quite difficult, but Byzantium might be getting a little bit behind now. I'm not sure. But we might be able to take out Assyria and Byzantium still with Camel Archers, and that would just leave us with Carthage and Egypt to take out with whatever our next unit timing is, which is probably going to be bombers. But we'll see. Anyway, there's nothing else to do on this turn, so we can move on. Open borders with Carthage seems reasonable. Persia, I guess, still loves us because we liberated some of their people. Oh, wow. Look at this, a French worker right here. I didn't realise France actually has this city down here as well. I have no idea what it is. Perhaps it's one they captured off Persia. But we won't be doing anything about that. No, I need to take the instant heal here if we don't have to. Take this worker. Oh, that's a Persian worker that we can give back. Might as well keep it though. If it's not a city-state worker, there's no point in us keeping it. Move closer with all of this stuff. This is just logistics. So we won't be able to get all the shots off on it. Or any really at all. Just the one. Oh, we've actually screwed up this Camel Archer now. Whoops. Okay, I guess we're not taking the city this turn. We've actually got range on this one. Oh, it's really annoying that we screwed that one up actually, because that might have actually allowed us to take the city. Oh well. We can back this one up in there. And then these can shuffle. This one actually has a shot, but we can't use it. That's fine. And this pikeman's going to have to do something. Just take the instant heal and fortify. We don't really need the gold there. And let's build a road inside Persepolis. Move that around. Finish off some of these roads that we've got. And keep moving our general over. Don't know what to do about this great general. We'll just hang it around. We actually do need to improve some tiles around our core 3 cities. Maybe Egypt is the person we try and keep on side. They're one of the few people that we can actually vote to the leader of the World's Fair. And just keep this camel around. Maybe we'll go and have a look, see what's going on here. Nothing really. We've actually got a bit of movement, so why not shoot and back up? We could burn tours, but I don't know that we need to. Next road is in here. Looks like we're ready to move on to one more turn. We've got 3 happiness now. That this city down here is gone. And then Paris becomes ours in 2 turns, and then we can start trying to sort out happiness there too. It's almost worth, I wonder, because we're done growing in a lot of our cities now. I wonder if it's almost worth stagnating for production already and just trying to push for a kill on the rest of the AI. I mean, we won't do it all with Camel Archers. Probably that's a bit too much to ask. But there's certainly no reason why we couldn't just go ahead and finish the job with great war bombers or something. No cities with stupidly high combat strength yet. He wants to give us Pasargadae. That's the Persian city he's got. We'll take peace, France, later, but not now. We'll even try and take this city off him and liberate that back to Persia. And we have logistics on this Camel Archer. Perfect. We can move in. Take our 2 shots. And then we're actually going to capture the city this turn. So we'll take the pillage. And then this one will move in, shoot, pillage to heal, and then back out. This one's got range, so we just need to go here, shoot, and back out. And we can take Persepolis. So let's go for it. Just as we got happy again, making ourselves unhappy. And we will annex the city. That's made us, yeah. We've got the Great Library, though, and the Parthenon, which is pretty cool. And another amphitheatre and an opera house. Sadly, we did not maintain a university in this city. But it's going to be 8 turns before we can do anything with it anyway. Keep building roads. Probably want to build a courthouse first in here. I don't know what we'll build first in here. We'll queue something like a... Wait, did we... Oh, I clicked annex already. Oh, whoops. Did not really mean to do that at all. Well, we're going to be building... Let's queue up a courthouse or something and we'll see what we need to do when we get there. Paris is in resistance. We can actually... Here's a nice trick. Because everything gets calculated at the start of the turn, at the start of our turn, this city will actually be under our control. So we can annex it a turn early, and then whatever production we queue up here will actually count towards our city. We need probably a library. Oh no, we don't, because we've already got a university. We need a courthouse. So let's queue one of those up. 13 unhappiness. Kind of crazy. This is why I wish we hadn't accidentally annexed the other city. Perhaps we can purchase a courthouse here. We've got a lot of gold. Let's maybe do that and instead just work on a monument. And how much excess food are we doing right now? A lot, I guess, because we're unhappy. Can we work any more production then or something? Or culture, like this? As long as we don't starve, this is fine. We're starving now. So that's no starve. Okay, that's fine. More marble has been acquired. And then we can try and peace France. He'll only give us tours. We don't really want it. It's a shame. I wonder if we can... We can't actually steal that caravan from anywhere. No reason not to peace France then. They'll actually give us their city. It's a shame they don't have much else to give us, but we don't want the city. So we'll just accept embassies like this and take their 19 gold. And get peace. Then Egypt apparently has got furs that we can take. Really? Come on. Okay, we can't take those furs. Said he'd be willing to trade, but I guess not. I guess at least we can fix our bad gold per turn like this. Horses for gold. Are there any happiness buildings we can buy? I don't really want to buy any zoos. That's very expensive. Might as well just build courthouses everywhere. We'll buy one. Or maybe one in both cities, actually, when we get the chance. How much is a courthouse here? Where's this courthouse? It would be 600 gold. Why can't we buy it yet? Then is it because it's in resistance that we can't buy it yet? Maybe. Okay. Oh, acknowledged nonetheless. Azagado's only popped 6. So it looks like France is not going to bother us anymore ever again. That's good news. Remove this road to save gold per turn. And then maybe we can get allies with a city-state. Do we need silk or porcelain? It's 101 though. 101 sounds like a lot. Antwerp. Maybe we can think about a different mercantile. Like this one here, Vilnius. 124, maybe not. Hanoi has Wales, wants gold. Do we already have Wales? We do already have Wales. Anyone else want gold? So that's Hanoi. We've also got Valletta, has silk. We need silk. I don't think we've got silk. So we could take Valletta. It's a lot of gold. Have to give them maybe like 90 gold, so 750. It would make sure barbs don't spawn in our land, which would be quite nice. And we got a militaristic city-state and coal. Don't know that we need to do that. Although I'd much like to avoid having barbarians spawning in our own territory. Maybe we can do it. Brings us down to 9 and we can fix the happiness later. All of this army needs to move. In case we fancy going after Assyria, we should shuffle over. I certainly feel like we should go for Assyria. Feels like a good idea. Continue on the warpath. Where's this going? It's going to Babylon. Babylon probably doesn't need it anymore. No, certainly not. It should go to... It should probably go to Persepolis. We'll send it to Paris, though. For food. And then this can keep moving over with our new worker. Get back in Damascus there. I guess we do think about taking out Assyria. We'll have to be careful. We need to deal with Carchemish. We were selling gems, sure. Egypt's just announced Carthage, interesting. Could be a war there to be stoked. I guess warmongering is something that Egypt doesn't like, which is why they hate us now. Perhaps going to war against this one enemy. We'll do something about it. And this pikeman can take an instant heal. We don't really need any of the promotions. Cross the river, move along. Move along, move along, move along. Yep, keep moving. Lots of camels. We've accumulated quite a few over the course of our conquests. And generals. This goes there. This is finished here, so we can put something on the iron. And then all of this looks done, actually. Most of this road. It would have been actually better to connect via there, but I guess we've got a lot of movement going around. I want to try and clear up some of this road. Anything we actually are allowed to clear up, let's clear up to save some gold per turn. We can't get up onto this hill. More food for Mecca. Although, if we're not going to be growing, I guess it doesn't really matter a lot. Heal the pikemen. Maybe we can use the pikemen to explore down here for city-states. Babylon can grow soon. Still unhappy, but maybe we can purchase this courthouse now in Paris. That takes us to 4. Still can't purchase this courthouse. I want to. I guess we have to wait. We'll keep up a monument. And scientific theory comes next turn. We could almost do with ideology from all of these factories to try and take. Probably order would make sense here. For the very easy happiness from monuments. Try and squeeze out. No, we don't want any of this. So I want to squeeze out 120. And then maybe 4 gold per turn. Is it 3? Okay, that's fine. And we can get another courthouse purchase in Persepolis when it's ready. If we are going to go for Assyria, what do we need to do? We need to get rid of Carchemish, which is going to require this Camel Archer. Yeah, we can't dig up any of these roads. I guess they're not costing us anything then. Which is fine. Bring this worker back. We do have Paris connected. That's helping for gold per turn. And now we've got public schools. We need to think about what else we want to do. We can take Compass for the trade route to help make our other cities a bit better, because we're going to need to send food along to Persepolis too. And that Compass trade route will enable us to do that. We've still got a few turns of our World's Fair win on culture, which is quite nice. That can take us into perhaps Rationalism 4, and then Ideology will have to come after that. Again, because we captured an opera house here, we actually do have the capability to build Hermitage if we really want it. Which is kind of crazy, if you think about it. How many times do you capture 1, 2, 3, 4 cities and they all maintain their amphitheatres? Kind of ridiculous. The sort of thing that only happens on Deity. Okay, we're going to need a couple of camels to go handle whatever's going on. And it looks like Kiev is going to take Gordium, which is quite fun. Want to keep all the logistics ones for actually attacking Assyria. So I'm going to try and send all the non-logistics ones up to take Karmachesh. Because we'll need the double shots on these Camel Archers to take out Assyria's new level units, I would say, or like units that are of more modern tech. Because Assyria's got quite strong technology. We can check here I mean, I don't know where their technology is, but it's certainly ahead of us. And we need to avoid causing ourselves too much trouble with that. Fix tiles here. Road almost done. So I'm guessing this is the last piece, and then we can connect up to the Empire. This worker finished a road last turn. It wants to improve this hill, or maybe this iron. And then here's a range logistics camel, so we'll bring this up there. And here, still no more tiles to work in Akkad. That's fine. Doesn't really need to be in Persepolis, so we'll bring this over for building roads in and around Assyria. Can perhaps even... we probably just want to burn Dur-Kuragauzu. But... yeah, because we don't really want to give it back to Babylon. Assur's only pop 18. But we can move on to the next turn. We've got a research agreement in 8 and a research agreement in 5. And this declaration of friendship has expired. Yeah, friendship has expired. So we wait 5 turns for the research agreement, and then I think we declare war. We apparently have gone more unhappy than last turn. Did we lose our whales? Is that what's going on? No, we are still getting the whales. From who? Gems, whales here, and jewelry in Hong Kong. Wittenberg is faith. This faith would be quite nice because we do have Jesuit education available, and so we should Jesuit out 3 publics. Well, we can get 4 public schools soon. So public school, public school, public school, and then it's at this point science. So I wonder if we can pop 250 in here. Just to maintain the faith per turn in Wittenberg, and that still gives us just enough to buy the courthouse in Persepolis when it's ready. Then we can grab, next turn, we can grab a public school in Babylon. Oh, we need to work the slots as well. That's something I forgot to do last turn. We can do that next turn. Hopefully, you'll pay for this in time, France. Kiev will take this, or someone will take this, because there's enough damage around here. And a Narrowsands elephant that we've just been gifted. That's quite nice, because we're actually lacking knights. Maybe we can take medic on the Narrow Sands Elephant might be quite nice. We can heal stuff with it then, later on in the game. And this turn we can Jesuit out a school in Babylon. We are unhappy right now still, so there's no point working food. So we can take off something like this. It is a bit of lost faith. That's okay. We can even probably just do something like that. And then in here, we're good. We need to work the public school slots everywhere else. Again, unhappy. So we can just afford to take away any flat food. We're doing in here, same deal. Take away flat food. There's one right here that's not got faith on it. Let's take that one. In here, again, take off any flat food, not faith, that. And then we're building factories and stuff everywhere else. 2 turns until we can start a golden age. I don't think we want to, because all we need to do is get happy and we can probably start another one. Wonder what we can build in here. Probably get a library. Makes a lot of sense. And then we can maybe go, because we have an aqueduct. So we can go library into something like workshop to help it get along its production queue. The monument at least is going to help with culture. And this camel can move up. This camel can move over. We want to get most of our camels on this side because that allows us to shoot and come in and come out of Karmachesh's range. We'll need one pikeman up there to help. Maybe that's where the Narrow Sands Elephant can help, because the pikeman will take a long time to get there. And we can maybe keep one pikeman near Persepolis. That can be this one. And yeah, connected by road now, which is perfect. We need to improve any hills here. That's going to be important. I don't think so. What if we're not going to expand to any of these tiles in Damascus, sadly. Is there anything good that we can improve? Don't think so. But we can get trading posts in this Medina jungle. Let's do that then. We can explore with these camels while we're waiting. Dur-Kuragauzu, Gordium we won't have to worry about. So I think the first thing to do is flatten Dur-Kuragauzu. It'd be nice if we can get... Where's our range one? This is the range one. It'd be nice if that got right up there. And let's take the chance maybe to scout a bit of Babylon, Assyria's land while we're here. We've actually got, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 5 logistics Camel Archers, which is really powerful. And we'll only need like 2 or 3 camels to handle Mecca, to handle Karmachesh. So not worried there. Remove this road, save paying the gold maintenance. So I think we're good now with Paris. It can even grow when we're ready. And then here's a pikeman. Needs to move towards Dur-Kuragauzu. The best spot for it, and there doesn't look like there is one, is probably somewhere right around here. Is this a river? This is actually a river, so the best spot for it is probably just right there. Actually, so we need to fix that. We've got all of these roads to Nippur that we never dug up. Let's get rid of that now. Keep this a lot better. Got quite big unhappiness. We mean no harm. Our units are merely passing through for 2 turns. I think we need to care about diplomatic relations with Assyria, and a lot of these AIs will actually appreciate us for that. Compass for the trade route, good. City connection broken. That's because Gordium is now owned and being raised by the city-state. That's nice. Which means that when it does finish being raised, our city connections will be put back. So we won't worry about it. Can take sovereignty. Gold from science buildings to help solve our gold per turn a bit. And we finished a workshop now. We can go towards, a garden probably. And then maybe a factory. And we're going to need to build roads towards Assur. Probably want to go down here. Yeah, down here I think. So we can start on that side of Babylon. This has actually finished a nice tile now. How long until we're happy? A while still. I guess 4 turns until we can purchase a building there. And we can take for electricity. We don't have any observatory cities apparently, but with 7 cities it doesn't matter if we don't have any observatory cities. This camel goes up there. This camel can just wait here. We could have done with 1 more camel up here. Oh, we got 2 coming. That's fine then. Oh no, a third, and then this narrow sands elephant, which is fine. And these camels, we need to scout a bit and have a look at what we're dealing with. There's Nineveh, that's going to need to be handled as well. That's to be raised, that's to be raised, and this is to be captured. And then we might not have to do anything else with Assyrian stuff. Not sure. Yeah, best spot for this pikeman is going to be right in here somewhere. And then move these up. Across the river here. I feel like this road could have been done a bit better, but it's just going to have to look like that. Get mine over there. And then, yes, we can keep moving with all of these. We don't want to move this general over there. And then keep moving here. More pikemen to move over. Finish some tiles for Persepolis to make it a better city. So that it can, I guess, grow or something a little bit when we get the chance. Where's this going? Babylon. How much food does Babylon actually have when it's not losing a lot? +4, I guess. Probably does want to keep it. But we could actually do with just sending at Persepolis. Ready for when Persepolis is ready. And then Babylon will solve. It's already working most of the production it can. So maybe it doesn't actually have to grow anymore. I think we're ready to move on to the next turn. We get all of our city-state allies. Apparently these guys want us to build the porcelain tower. We can't do that. Will be nice when we get ideology. 12 turns. 9 turns. 442 science. We're losing our rationalism bonus right now. It's unfortunate, but we can't get happy. Because Egypt won't trade us. There's our artist. We don't really want to enter a golden age. We've border grown to some citrus that we've already got. And if Egypt will trade us yet, it'll be nice to get something. No, okay. 1 turn until Gordium gets raised by Kiev. Yoko Galzu is actually probably going to die to Carthage. Let's pull our camels back so that we are ready to attack Nineveh and Assur. And then these workers aren't doing a lot. We can commission them to build roads. We can get up there, perhaps. In fact, here looks like a good spot to be waiting to go after Nineveh. Really, Assyria? Worker right there? Fine. Trade route. This general's just chilling. And we can bring it down the road. We've actually still got this pointless road through Gordium, which is actually going to be handy. And we can move all of this through as well. Bring the pikes along. Not too much left to improve near Persepolis. Thanks to the pyramids, we've got quite fast worker improvement. This caravan was going to Mecca. That can continue. Our narrow sands elephant can come right up here. We'll just swap these two over. I don't think it matters. And go get this floodplains tile up soon. We have 2 more turns before we can war Assyria. Hopefully Durko Galzu will die before then. I think it will. Got lots of silver. We can trade that for 240 gold. We might have to gold purchase something else for happiness. 3 turns in Persepolis. Circuses and Colosseums are available there too. And we have another scientist in Mecca. Cool. Got a lot of science we've got saved up now. We need to do something about these writers. Apparently we've gone even more unhappy because we had a deal end for salt with Dido that we need to get back. What do you want for it? We got enough coal? Oh no, maybe we could do like 90 here. Yeah, that's fine. It's totally rubbish. We should have waited for that 1-for-1 trade. But oh well. And so we've got this tile claimed. We need to get ready to claim more tiles. This pike is fine here. This hill is fine. This hill is fine. We actually need to get our ranged one up on this hill. Wherever our ranged one is. This is the ranged one. So the ranged one doesn't want to be here. road. And this one actually just wants to be in there for now. And up on this hill, we are waiting and ready for the next turn when we're ready to declare war on Assyria. Yeah, we'll just leave this right here. It's a bit exposed, but that doesn't matter to us. Got loads of culture. Are we going to beat ideologies in 5? We're going to beat ideologies in 7. So I guess we can just save the writer, because it's kind of pointless for us to use the rationalism finisher on it now. Actually, we can go ideology in 5, because we could rationalism finisher into radio to take order and not have to wait for these factories. Which seems... it doesn't feel like something that we need to do, but it might be the better choice out of everything. I don't know that we want radio, though, because if we're going to finish this game with bombers, we actually don't need radio or plastics. Probably just better use of our culture to save it. Might as well keep this up here as well. This worker not needed there anymore. Let's bring it back. We might have to give some away. We do have too many workers now. Yeah, let's be friends with Persia. The city we go back to them is already at 12 population. Kind of interesting. Order for Egypt. Okay. We were thinking about order as well. Research agreement complete. It's a shame we couldn't beat them into order. But we've probably got enough culture to get what we need from order. So not too concerned. It's just a shame because we might lose out on the Kremlin. Again though, it may not make a difference to us if we're going for something like bombers. This is done with Assyria though. So I think we need to look to declare war on Assyria. And we'll save that for the next episode. So through this episode, we completed our conquest of France. We captured Persepolis. And then we just started getting our sim going so that we're ready to push on towards the next AI. This is in resistance for 1 turn. So we should be able to get production towards the monument for next turn. And then once we start the next episode, or well, we decided during this episode that we do want to go onto the warpath to kill at least 1 more AI. So we'll go and take out Assyria, who's now down to 6 cities and 46 population. We'll burn Durka-Ragalzu. We will take out Nineveh. And then we need to decide whether or not we want to move on for Byzantium or whether or not we just hold to bomber kill the remaining 3 AI. But that feels like the plan for the rest of this game. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Do leave a like if you liked this video. It greatly helps the channel and helps other people find the video. If you want to know when more videos in this series are uploaded, then please do subscribe. And if you've got any comments about this game whatsoever, then do feel free to leave the comment section below. I've been PCJ Law. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.